Part 3. How to win people to your way of thinking. 1. You can't win an argument. The chapter emphasizes the importance of compromise, avoiding arguments like rattlesnakes or earthquakes. Carnegie learned this lesson during a banquet when a man claimed a quote from Shakespeare's Hamlet was from the Bible. A Shakespeare expert corrected him, but he later admitted the quote was from the Bible. The expert advised Carnegie to avoid the acute angle and not correct the man, as it would not accomplish anything worthwhile. This principle of compromise is crucial for winning people's hearts and minds. 2. A sure way of making enemies and how to avoid it. Carnegie's text explores the concept of convincing someone to adopt a particular way of thinking. He argues that simply stating that someone is wrong is not enough, as it will only provoke opposition and not change their mind. Carnegie suggests that proving the right idea should be done cautiously and subtlety, allowing the other person to find it from within. He suggests admitting one's mistakenness and proposing the idea politely without hurting the other person's feelings or intelligence. Carnegie's thesis suggests that people are often filled with prejudice, bias, envy, suspicion, and fear, which can cloud judgment and lead to misunderstandings. 3. If you're wrong, admit it. This chapter aims to teach readers the virtue of humility, as illustrated by Carnegie's story of a blunder with a policeman. Carnegie admits his mistake, disarming the policeman and making him more forgiving. This approach prevents aggressive behavior and leads to a more pleasant outcome. Admitting one's errors brings satisfaction, eliminates guilt, and helps solve the problem caused by the mistake. The story emphasizes the importance of humility in influencing others' perspectives. 4. A drop of honey. The phrase "a drop of honey" is a metaphor from Abraham Lincoln's story, highlighting the importance of winning people over in conflicts or situations with opposition. It emphasizes the need to approach people with a friendly approach and appreciation, rather than proving one's right. Mastering discipline and avoiding anger-driven arguments is crucial for success. Carnegie suggests giving a drop of honey, a friendlier tone, is the best way to resolve such situations, demonstrating the importance of a balanced approach in conflict resolution. 5. The secret of Socrates. Carnegie emphasizes the importance of focusing on common ground and aiming for the same destination, rather than arguing about differences. To win over people, it's crucial to make them say yes immediately, preserving their pride. Skilled speakers should study the mental process of arguments and push them towards an affirmative direction. By asking questions that force affirmative responses, they gradually convince others of their agreement. 6. The safety valve in handling complaints. Carnegie emphasizes the importance of allowing others to express their thoughts and opinions, as they may have more knowledge about their situation and problem. He advises asking questions, allowing them to speak, and listening to their ideas. He advises not interrupting their flow, as this can lead to unresolved ideas. He also advises letting friends build oneself rather than boasting about one's own accomplishments and spending more time listening than speaking. 7. How to get cooperation. Carnegie argues that it's better to seek cooperation and agreement rather than forcing people to agree with your idea. He uses the example of Mr. Wesson, a successful artist, who lost a client after 150 unsuccessful attempts. He decided to study human behavior and asked the buyer for suggestions on how to finish the artwork. the buyer eventually came up with ideas, and all of his pieces sold. Carnegie believes this is a natural habit of humans, as they seek to feel important and at the center of the process. This lesson is important in influencing people and making them feel they came up with the idea. 8. A formula that will work wonders for you. Influencing people and making friends requires patience and understanding others' perspectives. Carnegie suggests placing oneself in the other person's shoes, considering their context and choices. This helps understand why people act the way they do and how to convince them to listen. By putting oneself in the other person's situation, one can learn how to convince them to listen and believe in their ideas. This skill is crucial for effective communication and making friends in stressful situations. 9. What everybody wants. Carnegie's chapter teaches how to handle disgruntled individuals and eliminate ill feelings. He suggests using a phrase like "I don't blame you one iota for feeling as you do. If I were you, I would undoubtedly feel just as you do." This phrase can be used in various situations and with different people. Carnegie believes that understanding others is key to disarming their ill feelings. Practice empathy and imagine yourself in their situation. 10. An appeal that everybody likes. Carnegie's book provides a detailed account of human motivation, citing J. Pierpont Morgan's quote. He suggests that people often seek nobler objectives rather than understanding their true motivations. Carnegie suggests assuming sincerity, honesty, trust, and truthfulness in others, which can improve handling and communication, despite exceptions. 11. The movies do it. TV does it. Why don't you do it? Carnegie advises dramatizing ideas and successes, using an example from the Evening Bulletin in Philadelphia. After a rumor of the newspaper's imminent end, the Evening Bulletin published a 300-page book to prove its existence. This dramatic approach made the truth clear and interesting, demonstrating the importance of showmanship in conveying information. 12. When nothing else works, try this. Charles Schwab once said that the best way to make people excel is to create competition among coworkers. He recounted a story where a mill manager complained about employees not reaching their quota. Schwab drew a big 6 on the floor, which led to day and night shift employees striving to reach higher numbers. This friendly competition, not limited to money-making objectives, led to higher heats, productivity, and profit in the mill. This principle highlights the importance of fostering competition among coworkers.